the Dallas Cowboys. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman.
He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards on the game's opening play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
25 yards.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Well, a big play like that looks familiar, doesn't it? Like we saw it a week ago, reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Nothing wrong with being explosive. Nothing wrong with being electric. Nothing wrong with carrying it over from the previous week off to a really, really hot start.
Quickly completed to the right flat. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Not much there, only a yard. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's their quarterback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
The score, Saints.
Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
KJ Hamler, the intended receiver.
And now it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He'll get that complete to Alberto.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, he was trying to make something happen there outside of the pocket, but ultimately what did happen was a loss of yardage.
Yeah, he held on to it for a long time, didn't he? As you talked about, trying to make something happen, hoping something would come open, but it didn't. Ends up shoveling it off, and ends up going for negative play.
The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd and 4.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
That's good.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Now this time he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete here.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down at the 40.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
The pass.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Oh, what a move. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
The ball carrier.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll run with Elliott. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
On second down, here's the option.
Going quickly here to Thomas. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Able to find Harris, complete.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
First down.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Cowboys.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. But you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here, because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it here. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now this throw caught left side. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run. A first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll find Hall. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 6.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Alvin Kamara. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score
Guys, that's how you sit in the bathroom light off.
Cowboys 7.
You're like kitchen light
This
off.
game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Tony Pollard.
A'Shawn Robinson there on the stop.
A'Shawn Robinson on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Cowboys.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Adam Troutman, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
32-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A couple of first downs, has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's complete, Okuebuna. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Thrown away and incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. On play action, they'll throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
It's 4th down.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game, as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Elliott. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie.
And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. And that'll go to cancel out a very nice return on the punt.
And that one was a hold. And I don't know what the percentages are between holding calls and illegal blocks in the back, but both of them go a long way towards wiping out nice returns.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Called that a very strong gain of 24.
First down, New Orleans.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harris. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. That's out to the left flat and complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Again, it's Elliott. And some room to maneuver. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This is Hamler on the receiving end. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance. Coach is always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And He knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
7-yard line.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Saints. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Complete to Alvin.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, McDonald. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Being chased out left. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings
To throw on 2nd down. McDonald steps away to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, though?
No, I don't. Especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
First down, and it's Pollard again. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Saints first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Gain of 15. First down, Saints.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Chidobe with a pick. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
What are you doing?
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Not supposed to be. What?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that's going to end up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check it up with our referee.
Put it up. It's not a eraser. This is pencil sharpening. Put it up.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and it's 3rd down. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. McDonald dancing to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. And it's caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2.
1st and goal.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Stop messing with stuff. Turn that light off and sit your behind down. You better go to bed. Yes. No. But you about to go to bed.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it with Kamara, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Alvin Kamara with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. But he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Makes the score 6.
Lutz with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown.
Will Lutz lining up for the point.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let it fly. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line.
He was brought down.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And now a shot into coverage downfield is complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
What did I say?
With a pick. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now.
What did I say?
9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if the game believed their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
From the gun, it's McDonald. The quick slant caught. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. From the gun, McDonald. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown. The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Operating from the gun, McDonald. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. And they don't get the reception, incomplete. So now they're down to 17 seconds remaining. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
First down.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on